guys, welcome back to a video of Daron Aviation. In this video, I'm going to be unboxing the very rare Canadian Airlines airport playset. I was going to make this video sooner, but I was trying to get all my other unboxing videos that I had just recently posted. I was trying to get those posted, and I sort of ran out of time for this, and then I went on vacation. So I am back now, so I wanted to make this video as soon as possible. And also, I kind of had to wait a little bit because I had to fix the box a little bit. Because if you can see, the left side of the box is a little bit darker than the right side. There was some kind of like dark stain on it from something. I'm not sure what it was. But I tried to wipe it off the best I could. But the plane looks fine. I have not opened the playset yet, which is why it's an unboxing video. But anyway, so, yeah, I got this plane a while ago. I won it in bidding, but, there was no other bidders for it, so it was a little surprising. But, I did get it from Canada, and, I'm pretty sure this plane is from the 1990s, sometime around there. So this is about my fourth plane from the 90s that I have in my collection so far. Third different plane, because my Boeing playset that I have, which I just recently posted, if you haven't seen that, you should go check that out. Those are also from the 1990s as well. You can kind of tell from the texture of the wings a little bit. I'm not sure why the texture is a little bit off, but it sort of has like a matte finish to it with the texture of the wings. But I'm pretty sure since this plane is from the 90s, is what I've heard, it's probably going to have that texture as well. But anyway, so starting off like usual, with the front of the box and the back of the box. At the bottom is the nice Realtoy logo with the die-cast metal new livery designs and plastic parts. It also has the nice blue and reddish stripe that goes on the bottom, which is about like the plane's colors and stuff. Although it doesn't really have any stripes in it, except for mostly at the bottom is what it looks like. It's still the colors of the plane, which looks really nice. And then it has the nice sort of off-white color of the box with the silver around the sort of plastic covering, which is nice also. And then it has the Canadian in sort of that reddish color at the top with, I'm pretty sure that's a goose, that's their logo. And then also that I noticed, this is one of the only playsets, I think, it might actually be the only playset that has the One World logo included on it. And then it has the airport playset and then the warning stuff and all that other things. And another thing that I sort of noticed, I'm not really sure with the Canadian Airlines logo. I still don't know what sort of the arrow means that is pointing in it, where the A would be. I'm not sure what that means. If any of you guys know, comment that down in the comments. Because I'm still not sure. I tried to do research on the airline, and I just couldn't figure out why they had the arrow included in the name. But it makes it look unique and really nice and stuff. And as far as I know, they didn't have this livery in the 747 for a long time. Maybe, I think it was only about a year they had this livery, for the 747, so it wasn't too long they had it, but it still was a really nice plane. Also, the vehicles are looking nicely detailed. So anyway, on the back of the box, is, of course, the nice, cartoon picture of the Canadian 747. As you can see, it looks really nice, really detailed. It has the Realtoy logo at the bottom, and then the other, Daron Worldwide Training Incorporated, they have that there with the Canadian logo again there. I like how they include the goose logo in it as well. It's kind of cool. And, then the Canadian logo again with the goose there. And then the die-cast metal new livery designs and plastic parts. And in the corner is the One World logo. So, of course, the Canadian Airlines had the One World included with it. and the nice vehicles, plane, and really nicely detailed. Like I said before, I'm pretty sure this plane is from the 1990s and stuff. Although the box sort of has a little bit of damage on it. I'm not sure how it has some stains on it. But, anyway, so now I will take out the airplane. And the bus, I can tell, will be easy to take out because it's sort of flimsy in there. But, I did previously cut the tape, so it would be easier. I'm starting to think that this is tea or something that was on it because the box is sort of stuck. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Okay, I was trying to carefully do that without wrecking anything. But, so anyway, the box is now, or the plane is now sort of out of the box. So I'm trying to carefully take out the old plane. Yeah, it definitely is from the 90s because it has that old texture to it. But here is the plane, very nicely detailed. Although there was one thing I noticed while I was cleaning the box, a little while ago, is that I'm not sure, I think that's a little cut on the tail. The plane was not opened, there was no, like, cut from the, on the tape, but, so I'm pretty sure this is the new condition. Still is very, very nicely detailed, and no damages to it, although I did notice that it has sort of a slit where the goose's wing is on the tail. It has sort of a cut there. But anyway, other than that, it is really a really nicely detailed airplane. So, so starting off with the front of the airplane is the nice red stripe that sort of gets a little bit bigger at the front of the plane, and then the dark navy blue that goes along the whole bottom and the belly of the airplane. And then it has the small goose logo also at the top of it, there in the corner near the cockpit. And it has in nice big letters, the Canadian logo. I still am not sure what the arrow means that is in it, the name, but from how the plane looks, it makes it look really nicely detailed and just super cool. And although there is nothing on the engines or winglets, I think the rest of the plane, with just the wings being silver and stuff, makes it look really nice. And the landing gear is nice shape too. I think the landing gear was also kind of made a little better when they're older for some reason. They're not really as flimsy or breakable, but that's just my opinion. But there is no registration number on the plane, I think, but it does have the really cool goose that goes on nice and big on the tail and also to the rear of the plane. Super cool, nicely detailed. You can actually sort of see the blue paint underneath the stickers there. If any of you can see that, and you can sort of see it showing through it, but it's super cool, really nicely detailed. And I also like how the stripe sort of ends right where the little, the part of the metal ends with the plastic on the plane, because, the top of the plane is metal, and then the bottom is plastic, which is how all the Realtoys are made. And then on the bottom is the Realtoy logo, like usual. And since this plane is really old, it does not have a it does not have a manufacturing date. It also does not have a registration number. But the stickers are on very neat too. For some reason, I think lots of newer versions of the Realtoys, sometimes the stickers can be sort of sloppily put on, but most of them are nice, but other ones can sometimes be a little bit messed up a little bit, but they still are really cool. All the Realtoys are really nice and stuff, and since this plane is really rare, even if it did have stickers like that, it still would be really cool. Not many people have this plane also. I was trying to see, which is why I put this as a first on YouTube. I titled it as, if any of you didn't know, I usually do research before I title my videos first on YouTube, because I want to make sure it is actually the first video on YouTube. I was actually surprised that my NWA playset was actually the first one on YouTube, because that playset's a little bit more common than the Northwest one, in sort of the red and gray livery that I also did a video on that. I'm surprised that, since that one is a little bit more rare than the NWA playset, I'm surprised that the NWA one I did was the first one on YouTube. But, anyway, so yeah, that's just a little bit of the, information about my first on YouTube videos, titles, and stuff. But there's nothing really else on the wings other than just being silver. I thought it would be kind of cool, though, if they sort of put, like, the goose logo on the winglets, like they did in the Boeing playset. They sort of put their nice logo on it, too, on the winglets. It kind of looks like the Air France logo, is what I think, on the Boeing playset. I did not mention that in the video, I think, but, yeah, so I'm gonna move on to the vehicles and stuff. I'm not gonna take out the signs like usual. I know to be a full unboxing video, probably should take out the signs, but I'm trying to save a little bit of time, and most of you guys already know what the signs look like and stuff. The usual telephone sign, the, windsock, and the emergency sign. I did take out the signs in a couple other my videos, but, also, the windows are really nicely detailed on this plane, too. For some reason, on some of the 747s, the windows seem to be a little bit bigger, some seem to be smaller. These ones are sort of smaller, but it makes the plane look really nice and very detailed and stuff. So, I'm gonna move on. Next, I'm gonna move on to the ladder stair truck. I still am not really sure what this is really called, which is why I just said ladder or stair truck. But anyway, it is stickers, but still really nice. And also, the windows on it sort of have a black tint around it, which makes it look really nice and detailed. It also has the nice red and blue stripe that goes on the bottom, which is also the same stripe that is on the 747, that is on the bottom of the plane. So really nicely detailed, and on the side has the Canadian logo with the goose. It's sort of cool how it makes the goose look like it's sort of flying up, on both sides, and then it has the Canadian logo on the door. Nothing on the front except the nice red stripe, but, very nicely detailed, stair truck. So, it kind of looks like the front of it, they would have like a license plate, I noticed, where the red is there. But really nice. And also, I'm not sure if there is any other stair trucks that come with the black paint around the windows, but it's really nice and cool how they did that, very detailed. But anyway, so next I'm gonna move on to the food truck, and then I'm gonna move on to the bus. I'm sort of thinking that the van will be kind of hard to take out, but anyways, so here is the food truck. Nice and very nicely detailed, and this is probably one of the most detailed food trucks I have. Has the nice Canadian logo on the door with also the red. I think most of what it looks like is all the vehicles except the bus has black paint around the windows, which is very detailed. They all have the red and blue stripe on it. This one does not have the blue stripe. It does have the red part of it on the front of it. This sort of the same as the stair truck. They look really alike, although it's a little different. But and then the sticker that is on the back end of it is really nicely detailed, and also mentions that it's a catering truck too, which I don't think any other food trucks or catering trucks have that included on it, but it's really cool how they did that. They also included the One World logo there. It is small, but they still did include it. And then they have the Canadian logo, nice big letters on there, and then the goose on the corner, and also has a nice silver stripe on the top on both sides. So a really nicely detailed food truck or catering truck. So next I'm gonna take out the bus. And you want to be careful with the older playsets because they can sometimes, the vehicles can be sort of flimsy in there. So I don't want to flip the box upside down or anything. But most buses don't say anything on the top, but sometimes they might do or end up saying something. But this is also a really nice detailed bus with the nice and red-blue stripe on the bottom, the same as the stair truck. The buses are all usually painted. And then it has the goose on the corner, sort of the same way as it is placed on the catering truck. Sort of is half of it there, but it still is really nicely detailed on it, and then the Canadian logo up there as well. Very detailed and really nicely done, food bus. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out everything to say quickly. Anyway, so next I'm going to take out the van. And one thing I noticed, I just realized that in most of the Canadian Airlines, not just specifically the Canadian Airlines, but Air Canada, the Canadian Airlines playset, the old Canadian and Air Canada playsets all seem to have the van included in it. Although the new version of it doesn't. I'm not sure why they stopped sort of making the van. I think they still make it as the Premier Planes distributed set and stuff. Although I think Premier Planes actually merged with Daron. I'm not 100% sure about that, but that's correct. I think that's what happened. But anyway, I think they do sort of still make these, but for certain airlines in, like, Europe, their playsets, they have them in it. But, anyway, for the, American Airlines and all the airlines in America, they don't have the, van included in them anymore. They used to, I think, but anyways. So, on the bottom of the van is the nice blue and red stripe on the bottom, the same as the other two vehicles in it. And then on sort of one of where the windows would be is the Canadian Airlines logo nicely painted on it. And then the same as it is placed on the bus and the catering truck is the nice navy blue goose, which is on both sides. And it's a really nicely detailed van. The van is one of my favorite vehicles that come in it. Just very unique and stuff with the silver and stuff on it. And I think the white makes everything stand out on these vehicles and the plane and everything. So, but that is really it for this video, I guess. Just very, very nicely detailed, and be sure to keep an eye out on eBay, because every once in a while one of these playsets pop up. So, if you see one, you should definitely try to get it, because this is a very nice plane, very nicely detailed and everything. So, yeah, that is really it for this video. So, comment down below what you guys think of this airplane, and any of your other thoughts you have on it. And remember to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.